What's bringing you joy at the moment? Could be books, movies, TV shows, and maybe give us a Christmas song or two as well. So kick us off.
Everyone this Christmas has a secret. It is by an Australian author, but that's okay. Benjamin Stevenson. Absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it. It's got like 24 chapters, and each chapter has another clue, like an advent calendar. It's the third in the series. The first one is everyone in my family has killed someone, I think. And the second one is everyone on this train is a suspect. Oh, fantastic. Very clever and very breaking the fourth wall and talking about mysteries while writing a mystery. Another is The Holly King by Mr. Mark Stay.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like I've got a copy here and you told me in advance.
I'm not even saying this just to butter up the host, because this is the end of the podcast. So I'm genuine. I didn't get a chance to read it before Christmas last year, and I can't hold it up because it was the audiobook. But Mark can hold it up for you. But I thought we're coming up to Christmas now, so now is the perfect time to read it again. And now I'm up to date again, and now I'm looking forward to The Corn Bride.
I was my big shout line for it was going to be "It's the wedding of the year," but now you're getting married and you've ruined that. Thanks, Emily.
Sorry.
The fictional wedding of the year.
Yes, I guess so. What else is bringing you joy, Gavin?
Only Murders in the Building.
And can you open this snack? My assistant's not here.
Again, great fun. Disney, I think, Disney Plus. I didn't know what to expect with these three going in, but it is cozy, quirky, a lot of fun, and have really enjoyed each season.
I love it, but they get podcasting all wrong.
Yeah.
No one calls a podcast like that.
Yeah. I mean, I have no experience with podcasting or sort of true crime podcasts or anything like that. So I have to just believe that this is how it's really done. Maybe you're doing it wrong, Mark.
Yeah, well, it would explain a lot.
I've just been watching Arcane on Netflix, which is just this gorgeously animated TV show. Absolutely fantastic. Been rewatching the first season in anticipation of the second season, which has just come out. Really, really cool. This, they're making TV shows these days and they say, it's a sort of a 2-screen viewing experience where they expect people to be on their phones the entire time. Right, so they don't put maybe as much effort into making it look as lush. But this is just so stunning. So beautifully animated. Oh, I've lost my Santa hat. Oh, well. What else was it? Was it games, did you say? Mini Metro and Mini Motorways.
I'm not driving a Mini Metro.
Beautifully designed games. There's sort of Wellington-based studio, Dinosaur Polo Club. Mini Metro, it's like a tube map, but it starts off blank and a couple of stations appear and you have to draw a line between them. And then more stations appear and you have passengers that start piling up at stations, and it takes like 10 minutes and it's quite soothing. It's quite satisfying drawing all these beautiful lines. But yeah, very fun games. And yeah.
Cool. Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to quickly race through what's giving me joy this month. First of all, The Penguin. Didn't have hugely high expectations, but this really does live up to the Sopranos meets Batman pitch. And a lot of people have been praising Colin Farrell. That's him there, believe it or not, and rightly so. But for me, it was Christine Milioti as Sophia Falcone, who just completely stole the show. She was just amazing. And if you liked her in this, check her out. There's a brilliant time loop rom-com called Palm Springs.
Oh, that's great. That's so much fun.
Brilliant film. It's on Amazon Prime in the UK. I think Hulu in the USA. It's absolutely fantastic. The other thing I'm enjoying at the moment is Christian Nairn's autobiography, Beyond the Throne. Now, most people know Christian as Hodor from Game of Thrones. He was Owen in Unwelcome in that film, What I Wrote. There he is there. He is a genuinely lovely man. I remember a long conversation we had about his character. He really put so much thought into it. Little things like the character has a pink Game Boy, and he was talking about the fact that he didn't have any choice in the color because he had to get it secondhand and all that. He really thought about it. Now, before Game of Thrones, he was already a successful DJ. He was a drag queen called Revlon, 2 V's to avoid litigation. He's also appeared in shows like Our Flag Means Death. And the book, I'm about a quarter of the way through it, and I'm absolutely loving it because it alternates between him starting on Game of Thrones and childhood flashbacks. So he it was coming out to his mum and his best friend in his teens in 80s Belfast, which is you have to imagine how hard that must have been. And it's done in his voice. Very often with these things, it's the celebrity talking to a ghostwriter, but it just captures his voice brilliantly. Loads of great photos in here as well. Highly, highly recommend that. Really, really enjoying that as well. In terms of music, I'm really enjoying Rosalie Cunningham. She's got a new album called To Shoot Another Day, and the title track is like a 70s, 80s Bond theme. She's absolutely brilliant. And in terms of Christmas songs, and I need to come to you, Gavin, about your Christmas song in a minute, but for me, to add them to the Christmas playlist, you could go for Kate Bush, December Will Be Magic Again.
December will be magic again.
But this could easily sit beside any of the classics on the first 3 albums. The only trouble is it's not on any streamer, so you would have to sort of burn it from the CD, which I did back in the day, which is why I can do it.
You have to find a CD player to be able to do that first these days.
But I would also recommend Nick Lowe's song Christmas at the Airport, which will bring a smile to the face of anyone who's had the misfortune to attempt a flight at Christmas.
Check-in was deserted, everyone had gone, and it looked
And it comes from his album Quality Street, which is a really good Christmas festive treat album. So Christmas tracks, Gavin, have you got a Christmas track you'd like to share with us?
While I was having breakfast this morning, one of my Christmas playlists was playing, and one that I really enjoy is Ali X's version of Last Christmas. I think it's Last Xmas.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
I really enjoyed it. But I think the one that I had said to you before was it's not a real song, or it's not a single. It was a mashup, again, of Wham's Last Christmas and Chapel Roan's Good Luck Babe. By twin brother DJs Altego. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right or not. But, it's about giving away your heart at Christmas, but also kissing 100 boys in bars. And it's great fun. Great, excellent mix. But I think it's, as far as I can tell, it's just on one of their Instagram reels.
Thank you so much.